Clearly, living in an RV is different than living in a home. We wash our dishes, we do our laundry, but it's a little bit different for us. We don't have indoor plumbing. We have to fill our water and empty our water by hand. And it's kind of annoying. But when you choose to live in an RV, that's something you kind of sign up for. So I'm going to take you through that process. What's it like to have to do your laundry when you live in an RV? What's it like to have to dump your dirty water? Let's find out. So what we use is the Rhino gray water tank. I'm not sponsored, I'm just showing you what we use. It's in the description. I'm not here to talk about it, I'm just showing you what we do. Hook up to the RV and you hook it up to the gray water tank. Open it up and be amazed at the dirty water that's coming out of your house. Open up the valve and just let it run. I shut it off about 2/3 of the way because when you fill this thing all the way up, it's about 100 pounds. Also, there's a lot of water in there, in that line. You might want to keep that in mind and empty it out before you detach it from the RV. So your arm doesn't end up smelling like dirty, rotten eggs. I don't know why. We don't eat eggs, but our water always ends up smelling like eggs. This is one of those sides of RV life that's not that glamorous. One of the coolest things about these hoses that come with the gray water tank is that they're collapsible. I mean, look at that. Just pick that up and haul this thing literally to the other side of the house. Now you may have noticed one of these things on the outside of your house. I didn't know about these until we started living in an RV, but it's an outside access to your sewer system coming out of your house. It's for maintenance and things like that, I don't know. But I mean, all of this is the same water that would be coming out of a house normally. So legally, it is okay for us to dump into this access. Trust us. But one of the attachments that comes with the gray water tank just easily pops right on top, and then you can lift this thing up, open up that little valve, and just let it flow. Lift it up, get all that excess out. Usually it takes like 2 or 3 trips to fully empty out our full gray water tank. I just leave the hose sitting there, go back around, load up again, and empty. Now yes, this is also where we empty out our cassette toilet, but I'm not going to show you that. You don't want to see that. You don't want to see me dump a bucket of urine into a pipe coming out of the ground. I'm not going to show it to you. You're welcome. That's just getting all the water out of your house. All of the water that we use has to come from somewhere. In the same compartment that we also store all of our hoses at, we have this bag. And in this bag we have our expanding hose and our filter. That hose is great for us because it literally expands to like 2-3 times its length. Unless they're paying me to, I'm not going to talk to you that much about the product. So check it out in the link below if you really want to find out more. So we hook up our RV filter and we filter the water going into the house. And then we just turn on the valve and let it go. I don't know how many gallons our freshwater tank is, but it takes about 20 minutes to fill it up. So start it and then go do something else, like maybe put a biopack in the gray water tank. Again, I'm not going to talk that much about it, but this is a little Tide Pod-esque pack of whatever that goes into your gray water tank. It's supposed to make things smell better and break up the solids. Boom. If you want more information, go check that out. That biopack is supposed to make things smell better, but the water coming out of the RV is still some dank ass water, let's be honest. And it's good to rinse everything out now and then. So about once a month, I'll just go ahead and spray out all of our tubes. One of the cool things about this gray water tank is that it has this little special valve on the outside that you can just go ahead and screw your garden hose into. It has this little special valve on the inside. It sprays the inside and really cleans it out. And that's how we fill and empty our water. We still do our dishes by hand in the RV, but we're living with family who are kind enough to let us use their washer and dryer to do our clothes, which is great because our alternative is this, the scrubber. It's great because, again, it folds up into this nice tight little bundle that you can hang somewhere, and it's pretty much out of the way when you're not using it, which is great when you're living in an RV. But it opens up and it's essentially this waterproof bag. You can do a couple of shirts and a couple of pairs of pants at once. You can see right here on the side is markers of water level. It has directions in pictures right on the side. It's very convenient for us. So I'll demonstrate for today with some dish towels, since like I said, we do our laundry inside, which is so much easier because living normally you'll have to do this basically on a daily basis. So here, some dish towels. I'll show you how it's done. It opens up. It's honestly a pretty decent sized bag. We have laundry detergent, but that's inside and I don't feel like going in to get it. But when we don't have access to a washer and dryer, we're just going to use our Castile soap that we use for our dishes and for taking showers. We're going to use it for our clothes because you can. It's great stuff and multi-purpose, which is what you want when you live in an RV. You can get a lot out of a little bit of space. That's what you want. Fill it up to however much you think is right. I'm just going to go all in because I don't know, why not? Then this has these little rubber seals there at the top. You just fold it over, roll it down. Make sure that little valve is open because that'll let the excess air out. Then you can clip it closed. Then push all that air out. Oh, yep, now all the air is out. Very good. Now close that up. And if you do it right, you'll be able to... Idiot. It really is a pleasure watching me work, isn't it? Anyway, if you do it right, you'll be able to turn it upside down and nothing will come out. That's how you know that the bag is sealed. That's at least how I know that the bag is sealed. On the inside of this bag is like a hard, rough surface. It's basically a wash pad. So you can sit there and just scrub the clothes, move it around, sit there while you're editing a video, and with your foot just sit there and roll the bag around. Maybe amaze your dog who's sitting underneath your chair wondering what the heck daddy is doing. Then you can just dump it all out, squeeze the bag out, and then rinse it. Rinse all that excess soap off. Maybe do it 2 times, 3 times, however much you feel like. Something that the RV didn't come with out of the factory, but came with when we bought it, if that makes sense. One of the previous owners of the RV installed this cool little setup on the back of it where you can attach your own clothesline, and that's what we use, clearly. If I can figure it out. I didn't say I was an expert at this stuff. I said I was showing you how we do it. There you go. Figure it out. It just slips right into these pulls in the back, and if just force it. At this point, just force it. But anyway, you wring out your clothes and you can hang it on the clothesline. If you don't know how to use a clothesline, figure it out. It's not that hard. And ideally, you would grab some clothespins before you came out, because sometimes when you walk away, your towels fly away. This guy just thinks he has grabbed extra clothespins. Idiot. But anyway, that's just a taste of how things are done around here in the Combi. If you want more, I don't know, we'll probably put out more videos as we think of them. But go ahead and leave us a comment. Ask us about something else that we do in the Combi that you think, how in the heck do they do that? We'll tell you probably. Check out those links if you're interested in any of the stuff that I use. Again, I'm not sponsored, but if you click on the link and buy something within 24 hours, we will get like a percentage of that sale from Amazon. It's, you know, something you can do if you're cool like that. But anyway, bye.